Hi everyone, this is the gas walkthrough for April 11th. I'm Philip Newman. Today I'm solving The Wiggler by Bill Murphy. This is a quadruples Sudoku. We have normal Sudoku rules, 1 to 9 in each row, column, and 3x3 box. Additionally, we have some circles in the grid, and the circles give digits that must appear in the surrounding cells. So these 4 cells must contain a 4, a 5, and another 5. These circles must contain a 3 and a 9. Now, we don't know what the other digit is here. We have a 2, but we don't know what the 4th digit is. That's okay. What matters is there's a 3 and a 9 there. But those are the rules. So let's get started going around these clues. We have duplicated digits. So whenever we have duplicated digits, they're either going to be like that or like that. There's a 1 here in the way. Another way of looking at it, if we put one of the 5s here, we can't place a 5 in either of these. So they go like that, and that is the last place for a 4. The 6s go like this, with 1 here, the 7s, and the 8s. And that is those outside clues resolved. Now 3, 9 here, 3 looks up and places a 3 there. The 4 looks over and places a 4 there. The 1 looks down and places a 1 there. And the 2 looks over and places 2 there. We have another digit in these cells. And we can make use of this clue to resolve this one. 9 is in one of these 2 cells, so it's not here. We can also use that clue with this clue. 9 isn't not in these 2 cells, so it must be in one of these. 8 can't be here, so it's in one of these. And I will go ahead and mark that just to keep track. Since this is a quad puzzle, sometimes I'll mark like this. You don't have to. 4 can't go in these 2 cells, so it's in one of these. And that means in box 1, it's in one of these. 2, we don't know anything about here. Alright, I think it is time for some regular Sudoku. So 3 at the top can't go in any of these cells, it must go here. And that means 3's in one of these cells. 5 in this box can't go in these cells because of these 2 5s. So it goes there. And that means 5's in one of those cells. 7 can't go in any of these, so that's 7, and now 6 must go here, and 3 must go here. And these are 2, 9, which are resolved. The 7 resolves this clue. And these are 5 and 6, but we have a 6 there. 5, no, not 5. 4, 6, 8, and 9. The 8 here must go in that cell. So these are 4, 6, and 9. Can't do much with that yet. So I'll just leave it. 1 and 7 here is resolved. And these are 2, 4, and 9. The 2 does not have to go here. We could have a 2 here and a 2 here to complete the quad clue. So we can't do much with that yet either. Okay. I'm going to use this just because I saw it. There is almost certainly something simpler. But these 9s that we looked at before are also ruling 9 out of this cell. And these 9s are ruling 9 out of these 3 cells. We know the 9 in box 5 is in one of these 2. So the only place for 9 in this row is here. So we do have that 2 there, which means one of these has to be 2 to complete the quad. What do we have here? 3, 4, 8, and 2. These aren't 2 because of this, but that could be 2. One of these is 3. Probably not the place to look right now, so let's look elsewhere. 2 at the top goes here. 5 can't go in any of those. That resolves our 9. And this is going to be a chocolate teapot. I will go ahead and fill those in just to illustrate. We can't resolve this until we get one more of those digits up here somewhere. 1, 4, 7, 8. The 4 can't go in those cells, so it goes there, and that is going to resolve this. These are 1 and 9, and we know the 9 in this column isn't one of these, so this must be the 9. That's a 6. And I've used this sort of thing a lot. This crops up in quad puzzles quite often. Digits are restricted to 4 cells. If we can rule them out of 2 in the same column or row, we're going to end up with 2 that are aligned, and this is called a pointing pair. So we know 9 is locked in these 2 cells in the column, so it can't go anywhere else in the column. And that's how a pointing pair works. That is basically the next classic step after singles. So if you aren't familiar with that, that's kind of the next thing to learn when you're solving Sudoku. But it will crop up a lot in quads and in other variants, so it's useful to know. We try not to rely on them too much for gas, but it does happen. 1, 3, 5, 6 here. 5 can't go in any of those, and that. So this is 5. So 1, 6, 3, 6. That can be any of them. 6 and 1 can't go in these cells, so they are a pair here, and actually the 6 is just a single. 2 and 8 to finish the box. 4 and 6, and that would be a deadly pattern. That would be a deadly pattern if not for this quad clue. 1 and 3 are resolved by that. The 8, 7 is also resolved by the 7 down here. Sometimes typing the wrong digit will illustrate exactly how I'm making that deduction, so that's silver lining. 2, 3, 4, so that's got to be, oh, not 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 7. Okay, so that's got to be the 7. The logic was still there, just on the wrong digit. 1, 7, 8 at the top, and we have 1, 8 there. So that means these are 3 and 9, and that's finally going to resolve this. And now this is the only place for 8. The 3 resolves to 3. And we should be wrapping up at this point. 1 and 8 at the top. 5, 9, no, not 5, 9. 5, 7. My scanning is not the best today, but that's okay. 4 and 6, and to finish off, we have 8, 5, and 1, and that's the solution. I love this sort of start, and in fact, might have used this start. Wow, I'm not remembering what order my puzzles came in. I might have already used something like this, or it may be coming. Spoilers. Either way, cool puzzle. I hope you enjoyed as well. Let us know how you did in the comments, and I will see you next time.